So by now I would have uploaded a video about the recent abuse on YouTube. It was scripted and it was angry and it was a call to arms and it was just some of what I wanted to say. A lot of what I want to say about fan culture, I don't know how to articulate. But with this topic, there's a lot of questions, especially when you take this creator-fan dynamic and look at our whole society, not just YouTube, because this issue has been going on for a long time everywhere. It's the whole groupie band member dynamic, where the band members just assume they can sleep with whoever they want to, as long as they're a fan, and especially when we have the underage issue. My question in this video is ultimately going to be, how do we protect these young people? Because yes, we can spread awareness that, hey, Sam Pepper's not a good guy. Hey, Alex Day isn't a good guy. Don't be alone with these people in a room. That's almost like victim blaming. It is teaching girls how to not get raped instead of teaching boys not to rape. And especially when it's underage people who they can't know better. It's not just informing them, it's that they are so young and there's this person that they like and that they respect right in front of them and they don't want to disappoint them. Okay, here's a personal anecdote. I don't want my family freaking out or anyone freaking out about the story that I'm going to tell. It's not at the level that the YouTube allegations are at. Okay, so when I was very young, like 11 to 13, I was very into the comedy scene. There was a comedian who I saw on VH1, and he was really great, and I liked him a lot, like respected him. And on his website, he had a call for people to help him with his book. Being a 12-year-old aspiring writer, I was like, yes, hello, dear comedian. I want to help you with your book. Anyway, we got to talking, and nothing about this was illegal. It never got sexual or anything. But here is a 30-year-old comedian knowingly emailing with a 12-year-old. And I'm not gonna say his name because, as I said, nothing was illegal about this. And he's successful now, he's on TV and has lawyers that I don't want to get into that. If I see a girl online talking about how much she wants to bang him or something, like, I'll speak up and tell her. I didn't even think anything of it until recently with the YouTube thing, and I was like, huh, a 30-year-old just have an 11-year-old pen pal, that's weird. Like, why would you want an 11-year-old to help out with your book? I don't quite understand everything that went on there. Nowadays, we have things other than email. We have Twitter and Skype and all these things where we can connect to the people that we like, that we respect, that we are fans of. That can be really great. I've had lots of great, totally innocent, totally great conversations with people I'm fans of on Twitter. Now we have these people using their popularity and using that power of popularity to pressure these young people into things they don't want to do. Even if they wanted to, still illegal if they're under the age of 18. So I don't want to say let's spread awareness. I don't want to say let's teach these young people to fear strangers on the internet again, because that's what I learned. I was in the generation of don't speak to strangers on the internet, but I'm like, he's on TV. How could that be bad? I feel like it should be common knowledge that if you are an adult, you should not be talking to kids unless they're your kids, those kids' teachers, or something like that. Like, why do you need to be friends with these younger kids? Why did this man feel the need to keep emailing a 12-year-old? Why didn't Mike Lombardo even start talking to these underage girls, some of whom were like under 13 at the time? I feel like that should be common knowledge. Don't be a pedophile. Should we spread awareness about that? Like, hey, old people, let's stop talking to younger people. Like, I understand they're your fans. You'd just be like, hey fans, you're cool, you keep my career going, you don't need to have a personal relationship with them. Like, yes, you do need to have a relationship with your fans, but it should be your fans as a whole, not individual. I just don't know how we're going to keep these people safe or what we should do. As I said, the answer isn't let's tell these kids to, you know, not talk to the people they respect online. Every person has the member in the band they want to do the frickle frack with. Even if you're underage, you still want to do the frickle frack with like Patrick Stump. That's not true for everyone. That's probably just true for me. Like, it's not their fault that they would offer to do the do with a famous person. And even if these people do just want to sleep with their fans because it's easy, because they know they can get some, I don't know what to do about it. I feel powerless. And that is what this whole situation is about. It's about power. Power is numbers here on YouTube, and I have a lot more power than other people, but it's still a very, very small chunk. But I still feel powerless, so I guess what I'm trying to do here is use my power, my numbers, my viewers, and ask them, what the hell should we do? I just want to keep these fangirls and these fanboys safe. I feel like there should be something that I can do, because I have a YouTube channel and a Twitter and a Tumblr, and I want to do something, but I also don't want to victim blame. I don't want to go to these fans and be like, hey, don't do these things and you won't get sexually assaulted. But I also don't feel like I have enough power to go to these people and be like, hey, don't sexually assault your fans. I know in my first video I gave examples of what to do. And I'm like, we have to do this. We have to go out there and spread awareness that these people aren't okay and we do not tolerate this shit on YouTube. But there's just other things. There's keeping fangirls safe when they're not just YouTube fangirls. Bandom, I feel like there's lots of issues with this there. I feel like I know how to keep YouTube fangirls safe if they're fans of a certain list of people. But when they're fans of people that the community hasn't rallied against, like Corey Vidal, people have forgiven him and decided he's not a bad person and that he should be on panels at VidCon. Basically, I feel powerless. And I don't know how to protect the fans, the fangirls, the fanboys, all of the fans. I don't know what to do. So I am asking you guys, what else besides talking about this issue? What can we do to stop or lessen the fan and creator dynamic, especially when the fan is underage? Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm really bad at responding to comments, but I might make a video later talking about all of your suggestions and thoughts. Anyway, my 3 big questions for you guys, I guess, are how do we stop adults from having personal relationships with minors, both on a personal level and a institutional level? How do we handle or fix the dynamic between fans and creators? And how do we protect these fans from people who would take advantage of them like the creators they respect. If you didn't watch my first video about spreading awareness of the YouTube scandal and talking and talking and talking and talking to spread the awareness, you can click up here. Thank you guys for watching. Once again, there will be a ton of links down below about abuse and manipulation and the YouTubers who have done these things, and just a whole lot of information, including the links to my social media. I will see you guys again next time. Goodbye.